Welcome back to another episode of Peace Pop. I'm Caitlin.
I'm Alex.
And I am Andre.
So we just talked about in Peace Talks about our favorite things about fall and movies. Gosh, I love horror movies, if you didn't know that. But Alex, I actually went to see a movie last week recently, and Alex went to see a movie recently. Alex, what movie did you go see?
Oh, I went to go see The Goldfinch. And
What's it about? I haven't even heard of it.
so it's about like a painting of the goldfinch. And that's really all I can tell you because that's really all I got from it. But no, anyways, it's
No
a book.
spoilers.
No. It's a book and it won like the Pulitzer Prize and everything. Really long book though. And I was like, oh, I'm going to read it. And it's 800 pages, so haven't gotten there yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it won a Pulitzer Prize, and I saw it was coming out, and my favorite actor, Ansel Elgort's in it, so I was like, oh, perfect, I gotta go see it. And so basically, like, it's about the painting, and, like, there's a bombing at a museum, and it's about them trying to save the painting, or whatever. And, like, that's what you get. But the movie was, like, 3 hours long.
Whoa.
Felt like it was 12. And, like, the acting's really good in it. The movie was, like, good. All the scenes were really good. The problem was, I'm confused. And once again, can't tell you what it's about because I have no idea.
Ooh,
Like,
I
it
hate
doesn't
those
even,
movies.
and like it ends and like, I guess you could say the ending's good, but like, you finish it and you're like, I have no idea what I just watched and I have no idea what just happened.
Oh, that's the worst. It's
Yeah.
like, that's the type of movie where before leaving the movie theater, you have to Google what you just watched.
Well, and the problem is I did that and it didn't help because, like, everything on Google, like, it's made a ton of money, actually, which is weird. But I think it's because everyone's going to see it because they know about the book that won the
Yeah.
Pulitzer Prize. But everyone who's seen it is giving it terrible reviews. Like, on Rotten Tomatoes, it has, like, a 30% rating. It's terrible. And, like, Ansel Elgort, the main actor in it, he, like, has posted on social media, like, go see my movie, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I know people are saying it's terrible. It's not.
Oh my
It's just
gosh.
confusing. Like, it hasn't been doing so good with publicity reasons. But, I mean, I bet you if I see it again, it'll make more sense.
Yeah.
But, like, seeing it the first time, you leave, like, what the heck did I just watch?
That's like that movie Midsummer or whatever it was.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like the scariest movie. And I went with both of my brothers. Would never recommend that. I went with my little brother and older brother. And if you've seen it, you would know why it was so awkward. But anyhow, it was like that. I was expecting something totally different. And then at the end, I was like, what even was the storyline?
Yeah. And, I mean, like, there's a storyline in this movie, but, like, there's so many different, like, it flashes forward from when he was, like, it focuses when he was on a kid and then flashes to when he, like, present day.
Yeah.
And it goes back and forth like that. And, like, all the scenes make sense and they all add up together to make a storyline, but you're like, what was the point of all of that?
Yeah. Oh, I hate those movies.
But I'm going to try to read the book now because maybe the book was clearer on it and they just couldn't figure out how to put it into a movie.
Usually movies like that, they get more of a higher grade on Rotten Tomatoes because it's like a deep meaning.
Yeah,
Like
but I don't know what the deep meaning
like an
was.
audience like me would never get. It's like, woohoo.
Yeah,
over
and
my
I think,
head.
I mean, there was a, like, when I looked it up, like, they were saying the deep meaning, like, that there was a deep meaning for it, and it makes sense now that I looked at, like, read it, and I bet you if I go see the movie again, it'll make more sense.
Yeah.
But at first I was like, yeah, that was a waste of
Gosh.
$12, but that's okay.
Well, I went to see it too.
Oh, gosh.
Because why would I see anything else? I was excited because I went for free because my brother has so many rewards. That
Woo-hoo.
Cinemark app thing. And he's out of the country, so he's not using them. So I
you
logged
can use
into
them.
his account, and he had
Look at that.
free movie tickets just sitting right there and a free concession. So I was like, heck yeah, tonight's the night. I went to see it too.
What'd you think? I've heard mixed things. I've heard, like, is it true it's literally just, like, it's more about the background of the story than it is the actual, like, clown chasing them?
Yeah. It does that thing where I really liked the first It.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
the original, the one
The
that's like
original.
4 hours long.
The newer one, too, I thought was good, too.
And then I liked the new It.
Yeah.
That was good. But this one, and then this one, it kept flashing back to the first It.
Okay.
like when it was with the kids, you
Yeah.
know? And so it was talking about like where they were now as adults and how they were coming back together. And it was kind of like, yeah, their story before getting back together. And then they all reunite to fight off it. But it had so many different things besides just the clown.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it as much.
Yeah, I heard that it wasn't what people expected, and they kind of disappointed. Plus,
Like
it was really long too, wasn't it?
I didn't mind how long it was because I love a good.
I mean, if
movie.
it
I'm, like, in
goes,
my
if
happy
it's a good
place.
pace and stuff, it's good. But like, wasn't it like close to 3 hours as well?
Yeah,
For some reason,
But-
they keep doing really long movies. I'm not
Yeah.
a fan.
but I liked it overall because it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just the first one was so good because it was like the creepy clown. And I think it was because it was like an old movie too, so there wasn't as many animated things
Yeah,
thrown
fair
in.
enough.
And then the storyline, it was good. But this one, it was just a lot.
Yeah.
And it had its like jump scares, which I love. I love jump scares. And the storyline was good.
I need to go see it. I've been meaning to see it. I just wanted to see the Goldfinch first.
Yeah.
Were there any good previews? That's my favorite part of the movies. The previews.
Definitely want to see the new Joker.
Ooh, yes, that looked really good.
That preview.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
I'm trying to think what previews were for the Goldfinch. A bunch of intense ones. The new one about some car company. Which car company? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's a preview for one about how a car company became. Yeah, and then just a bunch of like weird, intense ones that I was like, nope, definitely not seeing that.
I think I was a little late to the movie, so I missed some previews.
Oh, there's that one with Will Smith, like Gemini Man or whatever, where like he fights his twin. That's what's going on. Andre, what are you laughing about? Oh, because Andre doesn't watch movies.
Man, that movie just looks so stupid.
Which one?
That Will Smith.
The Gemini Man one? Yeah, right?
It's like,
I was like,
damn, you're fighting yourself. Like, for what?
the preview I saw this time explained it more than like the past previews I've seen, but I was still like, what? I'm confused. Why?
I will say the beginning of it, I was mega confused. Like, no, I take that back. I wasn't confused, but I was just like, where are they going with this?
Mm-hmm.
And then when a certain thing happened, I was like, why was that necessary? It was like, but it kept me all in. But I will say, it was a longer movie, but I was all in the whole time. The
That's
ending,
good.
I found a tiny bit depressing. But
Yeah, see, for the Goldfinch, I was like super excited and all in it, and then the more time passed, the slower I was not in it.
for long movies, are you like a foodie? Like, do you have to like
I mean,
get your food from the concessions?
No, not really. I mean, I usually get like a soda.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do popcorn and stuff. Like, if it's scary movies, I definitely have to have a popcorn because I have to sit there, because if not, I'll be way too scared.
And did you know now, I never did it until, I think it was last semester, Alex started mixing M&Ms in her popcorn.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's
what
a
are you
thing.
doing? And she's like, you have to do
It's
this.
amazing. The M&Ms kind of melt, but that's okay.
Ew.
Wait,
And then
you do what?
Put M&Ms in your popcorn.
Why?
Because
Oh, it's so good. I
good.
never thought of it. And then
Another thing
Alex-
that I do is they sell like the little flavorings,
Oh, I don't like
shakers to put
flavorings.
on popcorn. So like you can do like white cheddar or kettle corn or nacho cheese or jalapeno cheese on your popcorn. My family does that. It's good. But yeah, you can put M&Ms.
I'm definitely not a candy person. Like,
It's
I just don't
M&Ms.
like all the sugar and stuff.
I don't like
But
popcorn.
yeah. What?
Andre.
Oh my gosh. Because he doesn't like movies. Something about
That
the
makes
whole
sense.
movie
It's
experience.
the whole
he
vibe.
hates.
We're
Yeah.
going to the movies, Andre.
I used to like popcorn when I was a kid, but I don't like popcorn anymore.
Why? Like
I'm
the
just
taste of it, or
not a fan of it. I really don't know why I
Okay.
don't like popcorn anymore.
have you tried it recently?
No.
That is your
Oh, yeah.
reason. We gotta try it. Okay.
Yeah.
I will say there was a movie on the lawn here yesterday for Cap, and they did have popcorn with M&Ms to mix in.
Oh, heck yeah.
They had gummy worms too, but you can't really mix those into popcorn.
I always have to get a Coke Zero. Love it. And a small popcorn to get me.
See, we have AMC stubs. We go to AMC. So, if you buy a small, you get upgraded to a large for free. It kind of traps you because you're like, no, I don't need a large popcorn. No, I don't need a large soda.
Yeah.
And then but you're like, but it's free.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're trapped. But for horror movies, I definitely need a drink and popcorn because that way it keeps me distracted.
Yeah.
But for like the Goldfinch, I had a soda and I was fine. Normally that's all I do. But
A movie that I'm super excited about coming out. 2020, the year 2020, is just going to have so many good things. So many good things. I graduate, buy a piece, I'm out. But my favorite horror movie recently, recently, but not like an OG horror movie, was A Quiet Place.
Oh, no.
Have you seen that, Andre? No? Could have guessed.
Could have guessed.
But A Quiet Place was so good. And that actually, usually all the movies that I like, they don't get good ratings at all on Rotten Tomatoes. This one did. I think it was like 100% or close to it.
Dang.
But Jim from The Office, what's his real name?
I have no idea. Wait. Crap, no, I don't know.
Anyhow, Jim from The Office.
He's married to, what's her
John
name?
Kristantz.
Yeah,
something like that.
He's married to what's her name?
Yeah, the Emily Blunt. But they were in The Quiet Place. He directed it. Or something like that. Oh my gosh, that was such a good movie. And I didn't really watch a lot of previews before going. And I think that was my favorite part. I didn't expect anything. And there wasn't one before that, so it's not like...
Yeah, makes sense.
It's not like you have anything to compare it to,
Mm-hmm.
But it was so good. So A Quiet Place.
Okay, I'm looking at movies right now to see what's coming out.
Another Halloween is coming out in 2020.
Gretel and Hansel. Instead of Hansel and Gretel and Hansel. It looks real creepy. Let's see. What else is coming out? I'm looking at creepy ones because I know those are the one you like.
Andre, are you looking forward to anything in 2020?
Graduating.
Same.
Oh, this is one I want to see. It's called I Still Believe. It is. It has KJ Apa from Riverdale, the main guy from Riverdale in it. And it's he's a singer or whatever. And then, I don't know, it looked good. I was like, eh. And then Disney's Mulan is coming out.
Oh, yeah. I still haven't seen Lion King. I want to see the new Toy Story.
I liked Lion King. My problem with it is it's really long, first off. And, they have a lot of, extra nature scenes that they don't really need in there because obviously they're in nature.
Yeah.
So, they had a scene of, a bug digging in the mud. And I'm like, you really don't, for, a good 5 minutes. I'm like, you really don't need that.
I don't think I've ever seen, the original version of Lion King.
What?
Andre!
That's why you don't like popcorn or you're not a movie watcher.
Oh my god, they're coming out with a Barbie movie.
Because I don't remember watching it. I probably did, but I don't remember watching it.
You need to watch the OGs. Okay, listen how...
We're going to have an OG movie night.
So, I grew up in a homeschool family. Whoop, whoop. And so we would take field trips, also known as vacations. And back then, there were no such things as DVDs or in the car, DVD players in the car. So we legit we had this big van, typical homeschool family. And we put a stool in the middle of the seats, near the front. And then one of those big TVs that had the built-in VHS player in it.
Ooh.
And then plugged it into the cigarette outlet thingamajig. And we had a whole collection of Disney VHSs, OGs. And so we went to Disney World one time. So to get pumped up for it, we drove to Disney World.
Andre, come on.
Anyhow. We drove all the way to Disney World, so we just watched one Disney VHS after the other.
That's awesome.
And that was such a fun experience. That was one of the highlights of my life was to watch Disney VHS.
I love Disney.
But
Shout
I didn't
out
know,
to Disney.
There were no DVDs or anything, so it wasn't you had.
Now you can watch them on Netflix.
But I thought we were so cool having a huge TV in the car.
That is
Nobody
cool.
else had it.
The other movie that's coming out in 2020 that I am so excited about, even though I hate it at the same time? West Side Story.
Oh, yeah.
Because guess who's in it again? Ansel Elgort.
Oh. I want to be automatic.
But yeah, it's coming out on December 18th,
I love that song.
It's a good song. But I hate that play, but...
You hate the play?
Okay, it's
is
too much
depressing,
like
but-
Romeo and Juliet. I hate the ending.
It's so
It's terrible.
good.
Like, no. I like happy endings, okay? I know they don't happen in real life all the time, but I still like them.
So with the plot, they both died.
I don't know.
No, I think they're
No.
just separated from each other.
No, one. The guy dies, doesn't he?
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. But still, it's based off
I
of
forgot
Romeo.
the ending.
It's based off of Romeo and Juliet, so you know it's gonna be tragic.
The song Somewhere. Love that song.
All the songs. I love all the songs. But I'm
So
excited
good.
for that.
Alright, Andre. So you need to watch
A lot of movies.
just two movies. Just two movies.
An LMN movie and a
And
Disney
Hallmark. Oh.
movie.
Okay, so an
Three
element
movies.
movie, Hallmark movie, and a Disney movie, an OG Disney movie.
That you haven't seen. What Disney movies have you seen?
None.
Have you seen The Little Mermaid?
I probably did, but I don't remember.
Have you seen Beauty and the Beast?
Probably did, don't remember.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen Mulan?
I really don't think I've seen that one.
Okay.
A Bug's Life.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh yeah, there we
What's
go.
another- Pocahontas. I
Cinderella?
haven't seen that in forever.
Cinderella.
Don't remember them. I probably didn't see Cinderella, but I might have seen Pocahontas.
The OG. Snow White.
Probably didn't see it. Don't remember it. Or I might have seen it. No, I just don't remember.
Sleeping Beauty. Did we say that one already?
You didn't say it, but I probably might not have seen it.
I haven't seen that one in
Gosh.
101 Dalmatians.
Seen that.
Oh,
Peter
A Bug's
Pan.
Life and 101
Seen
Dalmatians.
that.
Okay, good. Making
Don't
some
remember the
progress.
plot, but seen it.
What's another OG Disney movie?
Lady and the Tramp.
Remember the plot? I don't know if I've seen it.
Obviously, you haven't seen The Lion King, you said, right?
I might have seen it. I just don't remember it, but it's possible that I didn't see it.
Okay, let's see. What else? I can't think of any other ones.
Andre, just because you have a lot of work to do and you're such a
Doesn't
smart
mean you can't
fella,
take time to watch a movie every
put
once in a
in
while.
the movies and do your work with it on in the background.
Multitask, mister.
It is not.
That's what our
humanly possible.
Society's
Yes,
about
it is.
now.
Oh my gosh, you know what? If it's like completely quiet, I
can't
the-
focus.
like, yeah, I
my
cannot
brain
focus.
goes too much.
That's when I can't focus. When it's
have to
dead
light my candles, open the windows, turn on a movie, and then I can focus.
Yeah, my brain likes to think too much, so like if it's quiet, nope, I have to have music or a movie or something on.
Do you read?
Yes, I read.
Okay, so instead of reading, put a movie on.
What do you like to read?
See,
I'm a big bookie.
the thing is about me, like I really don't like to read books that are like fiction or
Okay, fair enough.
stories and stuff. I like to
Mhm.
read books that give me information.
Yeah.
So right now I'm reading a book that's like telling me about how to learn about the music business.
Okay,
That's cool.
that's cool. I don't like to read. I mean, I do it. Okay, if I can find a really good book, then I like to read. But, like, it's just hard for me to sit down and read. Like, once again, my brain just goes too much that I just can't. Like, I can't focus on the book. I think if I could focus, then I would. That gene apparently skipped me because both my mom and grandpa, like, my mom reads, like, probably, like, 15 books a week. No joke. She reads crazy fast, first of all. Can tell you everything that happened in the book. And she just reads all the time. Like, I can't.
I love reading, especially if it's a murder mystery.
Of
You
course.
thought I was going to say horror. Nope, I said
Same
murder
difference.
mystery.
Same.
See, my thing too is that even if my mom's like, oh, read at nighttime, like when, like it'll relax your brain. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I fall asleep.
Yeah, that's the point.
No.
It relaxes your brain. Okay, so I'd
I'd rather watch Criminal Minds to relax my brain.
I am obsessed with James Patterson
Ooh.
books.
Okay, I read a couple of his books.
I love it. And then he had.
Did you read Witch and Wizard?
I don't think so.
That's a really good one. Read that one.
But he has these little things. I think they're called book shots or something like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like little teeny tiny, like mini James Patterson books. And so they sell them, or they did sell them for a long time at Barnes and Noble, and it was like right there at the entrance. So I would buy one. It was like only $9. So I'll go in, buy a book, have it done by like the next day, go in, buy another, and I just went through it just like that.
When you say mini, you don't mean like this type of
What is that?
So for
A
the
mini
listeners,
book.
this book is like about 2 inches
It's the size of my
wide,
phone.
Let me see. It was almost
4
like that.
inches long. So
My favorite book right there.
Oh my gosh, how is this such a little book but with so
It has
many
all.
pages?
It has every single page in there too.
It has over 500 pages,
And the words
but you
are,
can
like,
barely
big.
hold it.
For those of you who can't see the book, it's The Fault in Our Stars, my favorite
Oh
book,
my
and
gosh.
and movie. Yes, it's sad. I know. Okay,
You're all about those emotional movies.
I do.
But I love me some James Patterson. Shout out to my sister who lives in England. Okay, they have posters everywhere for like new books coming out,
That's cool.
and it's like on the like tube, the subway,
Did
stuff
you
like
take
that.
one with James Patterson's?
Huh?
Did you take one with James Patterson's?
No,
poster?
but see, she always recognizes like good murder mystery books, and like they're just hanging up posters everywhere, and so she'll go into the bookstore, bless her, and she
Love
will
it.
go buy me a murder mystery book. So then when she comes here for visit, she's like, "Here you go."
Yeah. See, I like. Do you like
love
reading
it.
books, like actual books, or do you
Yes.
like Kindle? My mom reads on
No,
like her iPad.
No,
Same
no.
with my grandpa. I'd rather have an actual book, like a physical book in front of me that I
Yeah.
can turn the pages.
And smell it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the book smell.
Once again, her with her smells.
I love it. There's, oh my gosh, the smell of black coffee, the smell of newspapers, and
Babies.
the smell of
Babies.
and the smell of a book. So good, and a Kindle or an iPad cannot deliver that smell.
No, and
So
like,
I
I just don't. I don't get the satisfaction of like I don't read very often, and when I do, I like being like, oh yes, I only have like a third of the book left.
And flipping the page.
Yes.
Oh, it's like, what's gonna happen next?
And in like
Oh yeah.
on an
I just
iPad
flipped
or a
that page.
Kindle, it tells you how much you have left, but it's not exact. Like it doesn't say, oh, you have 10 pages left. It says you have 60% left, and you're like, okay, no, I need to see the actual pages,
It's
please.
so good. I love, and I don't like holding it. Like I don't like the blue one.
Me neither. I like the actual pages.
Yeah. So I'll pick up. Yeah. To go to sleep though, Alex. Were you saying your mom said that it helps your brain relax?
Yeah,
That
does.
is so true.
Okay,
So-
except no.
No, I will get ready for bed, and then get my murder mystery, and lay down, and I'll have my phone like way away from me because I'm afraid of the cancer stuff, whatever, getting too close to your head or whatever. Anyhow, the radiation, whatever it is. But I'll have the phone way away, have my alarm clock set, open that book. You go to sleep
Yeah, I know.
reading
I go to sleep watching
a
Criminal
perfect,
Minds
relaxing
like a
murder mystery.
psychopath. Criminal Minds puts me to sleep every night. Woo!
I like the feeling of watching like a horror movie super late at night, and then you can't like
Can't
do
get out of
like your
bed.
body freezes because you're so
You
scared.
can't get out of bed to go to the bathroom because you're freaked out.
My friend came over the other night, and we watched. We were having like a girls' night, and so we were planning on watching a horror movie. But then, like afterwards, I got her to stay longer because we needed to watch a comedy afterwards, just to like get our
Yeah.
brains in a different place. Because usually Netflix horror movies are not that scary, but we watched. And both of us, we're like a huge horror movie person, so we've watched like a lot. So we were trying to go through and see what we haven't watched yet. We finally found one that neither one of us have seen, and it was He's Out There. I think that's what it's called.
Is it on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's in my list. I haven't watched it yet.
Let me see. I was
But
telling
it's
you
in my
about it the other
list.
day.
Yeah.
I think it's called. I have a picture of it right here. Yeah, it's called He's Out There, and oh my gosh, it was good. It wasn't too corny. Like, it was one of those predictable endings, kind of, but with a twist. But the whole thing of, like, it's like that Michael Myers thing. They look out the window, and it's just a figure staring
That's
to that
freaking-
window.
No.
Oh, I
Nope,
love that. It
I
gives
don't
me
do
chills.
it. Nope.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I like my
But-
lovey-dovey sad ones a lot better.
But we were by ourselves, and the whole house was just pitch black. And we only had one candle lit. And, we were eating chips and dip.
No, thank you.
She like kept on eating, and she's like, I'm stress eating. It was hilarious. It was so scary.
That's me with horror movies. I don't do them.
But
Nope.
then the guinea pig, oh my gosh, he was in the corner, like right there at the living room, he started like running laps in his cage at like
Yeah, I'm
scary
pretty sure
times.
he's possessed.
Ugh, it was even scarier. But that was like the first time I was like, oh, that was a good horror movie.
I don't do
That's-
horror movies.
That's the type where like you need to do stuff after the movie, but you just can't. Like your body cannot move because you're so scared. Love it. Love it.
So,
Andre, do you have a comment? You look like you're about to say something.
Andre, comment. Basically, Andre just wants to watch a bunch of movies and try popcorn again. So that's going to be his homework.
Listen, y'all have fun with y'all scary and,
I don't do the scary. I do the sad stuff. So you can take your pick. You can pick a side.
and extra sad movies.
Not extra
And-
sad, just sad.
I don't like emotional movies.
So, question. So, what is the reason y'all like scary and sad movies? Is there like a reason
I
behind
don't like
it?
sad movies.
I
Like
like
if somebody
sad
gets
movies.
murdered, that's a different type of sad. I'm okay with that. I don't like
What?
the
It's not you getting. You don't know the person. It's an actor.
I'm not just gonna roll past you and say, "Oh, somebody gets killed." Oh, that's fine. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
that is fine because
Yes.
that's what you expect going into a horror movie. It's like somebody's going to get killed. It
Yeah,
shows
and you
the
go into a
anticipation.
sad movie expecting someone to die from a tragic death, a tragic something.
I do not like sad movies.
I
I
do.
like murder movies. But I think I figured it out. I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I think that's why. I love big roller coasters. I love
roller
the
coasters,
feeling
yeah.
of something bad could happen, but let's do it.
Yeah, no. I like sad movies, but I don't even know why I like sad movies. I just do. And most of the time, like, I'm not one to cry during movies. Like, Notebook, really sad movie.
Oh, Lord.
Don't cry.
Never seen it.
I haven't either. I'm with you on that, Andre. I've never seen
It's a
it.
good movie.
I've
But
never
I,
seen Titanic
but like,
either.
I haven't seen Titanic. It's too long.
There's no point. We already know the ending.
They die.
Everybody dies.
See, I don't like that.
Two people in love.
Okay.
Shit, they die.
Not all sad movies they die. Okay, sometimes it's just sad.
And you like feeling sad.
I
Like,
don't-
what was that one that I refused to watch? What's the name of it? My Sister's Keeper?
My Sister's Keeper. No,
Nope.
that one's sad.
Nope.
I don't know. I don't know why I
Not
like
getting
sad
near it.
movies. No, I don't like feeling sad, but honestly, watching those movies don't make me feel sad. I don't know. Maybe like it is like, oh, if this happens to me. Oh,
You're
I've
like my
seen-
dad. Oh
I
my
don't know, I
gosh.
like it.
Okay, so my dad, he has this thing with deep emotional shows or movies. Like, he likes The Good Doctor that's on TV and, like, This Is Us, stuff like that. But he's also, so he's like a hospice chaplain. And so he has, like, that counseling side to him where he likes to get deep in the feelings. And I'm just like, not today.
Yeah.
But
no.
he thinks that like emotion is like relaxing.
See, yeah. I mean,
It's a release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not about it. Come at me, Michael Myers. I'm ready.
So if somebody gives you like a birthday present with a plastic knife with blood in it, that's gonna make you.
if it's from a Michael Myers movie,
Um,
if they use it in one of the movies, yeah, probably.
Say it was like a mask, get a bloody knife, plastic
Okay.
anyway.
I'm not like horror movie obsessed.
That's weird.
Like-
Andre.
I'm not like give me all your bloody knives. But if anybody wants to take me to Scarowinds, I'm down.
Not me. I'm out.
Alright, well, you
I'm
heard
good.
it here first. Scare wins.
And Andre needs to watch more movies and popcorn.
And
Some popcorn. That's it for this week for Peace Pop. Tune in next week. Peace out.